What's good, everybody? This is the Game Hunter channel with another card spotlight. In this episode, we're gonna talk about a common card that you can unlock once you reach the Royal Arena. I'm talking about the Royal Giant, signing his massive cannon and enemy buildings. The Royal Giant comes in like a wrecking ball. That sounds like a song, right? He's coming like a wrecking ball, something like that. Oh boy, oh boy. I gotta edit that part. Anyway, so we have the Royal Giant, tons of hit points, decent damage per second, and regular damage is also okay. Target is buildings, so that could be trouble. That could be trouble. Having both giants, the royal and the regular giants together, is gonna consume a lot of elixir, and it's gonna be a really slow attack. Really slow attack. 6 elixirs is another thing that you have to take in consideration before using the royal giant, because that's a lot. If the regular giants used 5, this one's 6. Oh, you need to use a whole load of elixir before deploying both units on the battlefield. So maybe it's gonna be more effective if we use the royal giant with probably a knight or group of barbarians in front. That could be interesting. All right, let's go and test this royal giant. All right, training camp. All right, let's give it a shot. To the Royal Giant, we're gonna start with the Archer, Wizard, 9. Barbarians are coming next. Probably a good idea. Let's put the Archers first. Maybe we can put the... Oh boy. Oh boy. This is not gonna end well. Put the Barbarians first in front. See if we can take care of that nasty skeleton. And now we're gonna have to wait for a few before deploying the Giant. That is the problem. That is the problem. 6 elixir is quite a lot. Probably gonna wait for the wizard to reach the tower and probably die at this point before deploying. Oof, this is not looking good at all. All right, we go. We're going in defensive mode first. Let's see if we can bring down the balloon. Balloon is gonna go down. Yes, we got some archers, and maybe we're gonna be able to deploy the Royal Giant in front or close. You know what? Let's put it in the back. That way, once that we reach the bridge, we should have enough elixir to deploy either the knight or the barbarian. It's a really tricky card. It's a common card, but it's tricky. Really tricky. Slow, and a target all the buildings. You know what that means. That could be trouble. All right, that's good. Barbarians, Royal Giant, Britney Spears, and we can take care of the tower in the top left corner without any issues. Wow, no, he does a lot of damage. A lot of damage. It's time to protect ourselves with the wizard, otherwise that balloon is gonna bring us down. But look at this guy. The Royal Giant is still attacking the tower. That is just ridiculous. It has a lot of hit point and does some decent damage. That's what I'm saying. It's a card that you might probably want to try, but the strategy is gonna be difficult. Finding a good combination of cards to include the Royal Giant is not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be easy at all. Just thinking. I don't know, I got so many ideas in my mind. Probably it has to be like a cheap deck with like a really cheap elixir troops, and then using the giant just to the final push, something like that. All right, let's try a dual giant. See what we can do. As I mentioned before, we need 11 of elixir. This is not gonna be easy, so we can start deploying the first giant in the back. It's gonna take a while, but we're getting really close to deploy the Royal Giants. Just after... Oh, this is not gonna end well, fellas. Alright, let's go with the other giant, and then we're gonna deploy in the front some goblins to take care of those little archers. Britney Spears is coming this way. My tower is going down, fellas. My tower is going down, but we got a giant and the Royal Giant pushing forward the top right corner tower, and that tower is gonna go down. It is really difficult for that tower to survive a Royal Giant and a Giant combo at the same time. Here comes a Knight. We need a Knight also to provide some extra push in melee. And I think the Royal Tank is... Wow, the Royal Tank. Yeah, it sounds like a Royal Tank. The Royal Giant is way too powerful against buildings. Way too powerful. My question is, what can we put in front? So that way we can keep the tank alive, the Royal Giant alive when we do some damage. Probably some goblin. That's not a bad idea. That's actually not a bad idea. Use the Royal Giant to receive damage and then deploy some cheap units from behind, either goblins or Britney Spears, to provide the extra push to do the extra damage against the main tower. Hey, there is a lawless strategy we can come out with. I like it! I like it a lot! Alright fellas, this is the Game Hunter. Don't forget, like, subscribe, share my videos, and I will see you in the next one. Take care everybody.